I refuse to accept it!
Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Scarlet Nexus. I'm just gonna spend a lot of brain points right now. I'm just gonna get a lot here, because I don't know what else to do here. Just spend it all. Wait, actually I want this one.
Give me speed! Here we go! Come on! Here we go!
Can't you use that big thing to attack? Break it and throw it with your psychokinesis.
I don't really like this boss fight. I feel... What am I even doing? Sure, I say yes to it, I guess. I don't know what else to do. I did say yes, but brain field it. Doesn't really help much though. Oh, here we go. Maybe it does help a lot. Ouch, will you stop? Would you just go away, Karen, Travis, Dumbo? I don't know what number you are.
I'm feeling really good! How about this? You're weak!
Come on, it's a few more hits and it should be over with.
Power coursing through me!
Come on, a little bit more. Gonna do it.
Care of it.
Karen, you good? Oh, we need to defeat him.
You can deal with it.
Leave it to me!
Oh my goodness, he has so much health.
Something's wrong with the card. We should back off for now.
Alright, let him explode, I guess. Great, we have more of them. What
You
the?
can break that crystal. I bet you could use it with your psychokinesis.
Yeah, but I can't even do anything. Doesn't let me. Oh wait, so if I can break it, I can use it.
Let's do this!
Don't have enough power to destroy it though. Well. What do I do with this?
Man, we can hit Karen now. Let's go!
Go do your thing.
See if you can use it. Thanks, Luca.
Come on, it's a lot more damage. Some people say a little more, but I say a lot more damage. And Karen, man. Oh boy, get out of there. Get out of there. Get away from him. Get away from him. What is gonna happen now, huh? Are you gonna attack now?
hurt? Shouldn't be. That was pretty cool. Thanks.
What you broke before was a fake. If you use my eyes, you can find the real thing. Concentrate.
Here we go.
What thing? Oh, I see. So you want me to break the right one. This one is the right one. Whoops.
Crush you.
Another one down. Now for the mask. Come on, guys. Could you do a lot of damage here? Oh boy. Oh, god damn it. No, I cannot dodge this. There we go.
Archie, thanks.
Use my fire!
I need support.
Get him, Yuito!
I'll try to. I don't exactly know what this does. Oh my god. Oh, that little. Gives me that little. Seriously, how powerful is this guy? Okay, at least he's taking a lot of damage at the moment. Alright, let's see what's going to happen now. Who's gonna move? You are, huh? Wait, what? Oh, you want me to only use this? So you want me to hit up there?
It won't break with normal attacks. Can you do anything with psychokinesis?
I'm doing my best.
Here we go. Rats.
And boom. What am I gonna do? This one? And it's here. Come on. Crap.
Are you okay?
Can you guys take care of him while I do this? Come on. Oh, I just did it in time. Whew.
Go do your thing. We got this!
Dang it.
Thanks, Luca.
Come on. This could be the last one if I just do enough damage. Come on now. Come on. I was about to say please, but I know it's not really up to whatever I'm saying please to really decide that. And he should be dead. That's done. What? No? Double thingy.
Let's do it.
Fine.
Please don't tell me that's the third stage.
To win here. That was good. Not quite as good as me, though.
Now this was a unique boss fight. I like this.
Karin, please do not stand up. You can't take any more. Karin.
I won't let things end here!
What is this?
Everyone, be careful. Something's...
What?
Oh no, these are the particles. If they're the particles, then we're screwed.
Where is everyone? Kasane, answer me! Damn it. SAS and Brains Hawk are both offline.
I'm going to save you, Alice. I promise.
Oh, great.
What's happening? At this rate... No, calm down. Everyone is probably in the same situation as me, fighting somewhere. I can't let myself get scared now.
I can't hit him. But he also can't hit me. Never mind, he hit me.
Damn! And now... I'll...
Even if I'm here alone, everyone's thoughts are connected to me. I'm not alone. I won't lose to a soul enemy like you!
I'll protect you, Yuito!
Guess you can't handle things without me.
Thank you.
You need help?
Shiden! I'm so glad you're okay.
Yuito, I knew you'd be alright.
Hey, don't idle around. Now that I'm here, the tides have turned.
I still can't flip and hit the guy.
Use my fire!
He's so flippin' annoying. He's like a little ant. There's no hitting him. Is there something I'm supposed to do that I'm not aware of? No, I just can't hit him. I guess I'm supposed to not be able to hit him.
I'll be your eyes, Yuito!
Oh, cool. I guess I just team up with everyone now while defeating him.
Me down. See if you can use it.
Thanks, you two. You safe?
You're the kind of guy to be done in here. Now let's do this thing.
I'm sure everyone will be fine. We won't lose.
Not yet!
Leave it to me!
Keep it clean.
You stopped hiding.
Damn, time to use this!
Oh boy, we have that attack.
Come on!
It doesn't even have a health bar.
Let's regroup!
Get lost!
I will stop my brother.
I'll be your shield!
Well, thank you.
Current.
Am I late to the party?
Yuito, strike back!
Thank you, guys.
Use it well. Don't let me down.
Everyone's okay? I thought that'd be the case, but I sure am relieved.
I'm glad to see you're okay too, Yuito. Damn, Karn is really causing some trouble with this.
Let's do this, Nobby.
Now that we're here, he won't be doing whatever he pleases. Right, Yuito?
As long as we work together, we'll be fine.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I'm counting on all of you. With everyone by my side, I can be so much stronger.
Hey, snap out of it.
How about this, huh? Now we should at least be finished off.
With power.
Sorry, Shiden.
Why?
I will never accept this world. How could I?
Alright, so I ran out of space. Very sorry about that. But I'm gonna continue the cutscene. It's pretty much just Yuito thinking about Karen being his ancestor and this raining heavily. Thank you, by the way, recording. Because I had to pause the game so you guys wouldn't miss anything. So now there's a lot of rain in the background. Sorry about that, but let's continue.
Yuito?
I'll be right there.
By the way, that is not how I imagine Cryo looking like.
You're copying our powers, but only because we're letting you. Don't make me regret this, Karen.
Don't worry. I'll close the Kunad gate.
Arahabaki is ready. Karen should be ready too.
We're gonna connect through the SAS to help you while operating the link with Arahabaki.
Kasane, Yuito, we got this.
Indeed we
We'll
do.
be supporting the two of you through the SAS as well. Let's all make this a success. This is going to tax all of you, but we need your help. I just know everything is going to work out.
We can do it. We've been able to come this far because we've worked together.
I've finished connecting Arahabaki. All right, let's start.
Opening SAS connection to Arahabaki. This is Arahabaki's
Power?
Damn it! So much power!
Feels like I'm going to black out.
Better use all that power then.
The extinction belt. It's still not moving.
I have to find a way to control this power!
Just focus on the extinction belt. Give it your all. I'll take care of controlling Arahabaki. I've been connected to it for 2,000 years now.
All right then, do it!
Karen, we trust you.
If you want to save this world, then show me the strength of your resolve.
Oh, damn.
Kasane!
Yuito!
All right! We've got movement! The extinction belt is getting sucked into the Kunad gate like we planned!
Oh, wow. The extinction belt is fading away.
We did it. Thank you, Karen.
The extinction belt's no longer a threat. From here, we can go directly to the Kronos terminal.
Right.
Keep your focus on the red strings.
Now. Finally. The last one.
What do you mean by last one, buddy? Come on, Karen, seriously.
Karen!
I can't give up. Not after all these years. I'll go to the past and find a timeline where Alice lives.
No! You can't!
Hold on!
I told you to show me the strength of your resolve. This time, I won't claim Yakumo's life. The final entanglement will be eliminated.
Karen, but that...
You're going to sacrifice your own life.
This is it. One last jump through time.
No, don't do this!
Karen!
Karen, I...
What?
Oh well.
This is... the red strings. But how?
Alice.
Yeah, I did notice them all over the place.
Fubuki. Take care of her for me.
Is it a flower now? What?
Where did he... What just happened?
Look! The Kunad Gate!
With that expression, I'm guessing it's closing. Oh, it's gone.
Beautiful.
Does that mean... we... pulled it off?
The Kunad Gate no longer seems to exist. Karen.
Yeah.
That flood of red we saw everywhere. That was the red strings, wasn't it? Which means...
By traveling into the past, I wonder if we... changed the world for the better.
More than just the Kunad Gate closing, you mean?
Oh! Sorry about zoning out there, guys. Not used to the sky being pretty. Good to go, Haruka?
I've been good to go for a while. Hurry up, Wataru.
We saved the world, didn't we?
We didn't just
We don't
prevent
know
the
that
future
yet.
Apocalypse. We eliminated the extinction belt too. Thanks to Karen. We won.
Yeah. He made a new future.
He was still a big pain in the ass, though.
All of us did. It's beautiful. I wish you could see it.
Okay, so that's the end. I mean, I have very mixed feelings about this game. I honestly have, because it started out really boring. But it sort of got my attention a little bit later on. And then it sort of started out becoming a little bit boring again. And then it got my attention later on again. And then it had my attention for a long time. And then it got boring because it was really just fighting in the end. That's when it got extremely boring. Then the story happened with the fight with Karen again. And it got interesting again. And it stopped being boring. So it was a little bit all over the place. It was so confusing. Did he erase himself from existence? What? I'm guessing it's because he no longer exists then, maybe. Because he went into the thing, he died in Alice's place, maybe, and then Alice might be alive. Yeah, for me it was a 6 out of 10. It lacked a few, it lacked something very vital that every game should have. And that is a balance. A balance between gameplay and cutscenes. And this game looks pretty. I'll get to that later though. But the balance between the gameplay and the cutscenes were extremely off. It didn't feel like they fit together at all. It felt like the gameplay was separate from the cutscenes. And that the cutscenes were separate from the gameplay. So when you did gameplay segments, when it felt like there should be cutscenes, there weren't. And then sometimes when you did the cutscenes, you felt like they might be able to just kind of walk around with a character. And then do their, as an example, the bonding episodes like that. We just walk with them through the city maybe while they talk. So that way it was kind of just, it was just all over the place with the combat and the cutscenes, and then the end lacked a lot of cutscenes, and it made me like the game very much less. I did enjoy the game, and I felt like there was some consistency between the cutscenes and the thing until the very end, when it was really just kill all these enemies, go over to the next area, kill more enemies, go to the next area, kill more enemies. And it just didn't feel that fun. It was just... The ending disappointed me. Except for the current fight. The current fight was fun and interesting. But everything else was pretty boring. And not as fun. Shouldn't that whole picture disappear, by the way? Not just him, because who the heck would take a picture of a wall? So that's my opinion on the whole gameplay versus cutscene thing. You can argue that this game itself is a little bit like a movie or an anime, while it sustains the whole thing here about also sort of being a game, like separating the two in the middle. But gameplay though, now when I talk about gameplay and purely gameplay, it's fun. It's very fun, it's interesting. The designs of the others were a little bit weird, but that's kind of like a charm this game has. The characters, when it comes to gameplay, I mean, they had special SAS abilities, which was very interesting. And that's like a thing I wish more games did. It was SAS characters, where they actually had special abilities they could use in their own character. Like, they could mix and match however you wanted. They were different enough and interesting enough that you could just kind of mix and match however you wanted them to be. And the fact that you could unlock more and you can have 4 consistently later on is extremely great. I don't know if you can have all of them at the same time. I didn't really try that. You can have a lot of them, and that was extremely cool. And the gameplay aspect in that part was awesome. Just awesome. Enjoyed it completely. But too much of a good thing is still too much. So in the end, when there was all that gameplay, it took me 10 minutes to kill 3 main enemies, or three waves of big main enemies. And that was just too much. That is not fun. It is just too much of a good thing. The combat is fun, but if you barely do any damage and the enemies keep damaging you a lot, it's not fun. And when it comes to the human fights, sometimes the enemy has there's too many advantages. When I say that, I mean as in like they spam an attack for a little bit, have a cooldown, then they go, alright, there's a pattern here, but then when they do another thing that is not really an attack, but another ability that's like going invisible or teleporting, they become invincible for some reason. And when they have so much health too, and they do so much damage, it's just like saying, screw you, player. We thought the battle was too much in your favor. I thought it was too easy for you, so let's just make it a little bit harder. I'm like, okay, it's not for me to decide whether it's easy or not. If you just put normal stats on the enemy, why would you make the enemy feel like I'm hitting a piece of wall with a hammer? Just kind of keep chopping, and you will eventually like chop a hole in the wall, but until then it only leaves marks. Like it was a little bit, not fun. Not fun at all. The whole idea of bullet sponge enemies. I'm sorry to say bullet sponge enemies in a game where it's about sword fighting, but it is pretty much bullet sponge enemies. That's probably gonna be something at the end here too. Just so we can see a little epilogue, maybe.
Okay, so this is what we could find
I'm
out.
not done yet, by the way.
We'll need to do a more thorough investigation, but most of it coincides with the history we know.
But there's... Major General Fubuki, we've received several reports from all areas that the extinction belt has dissipated. And the Kunad Gate suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened here?
I'll send a detailed report later. First, we need to contact the New Himuka government.
Fubuki! You're here too?
Yeah, that's Alice.
Alice?
What? Why are you so startled? Oh, you're with them too, Hanabi? What?
Alice. It's you. Wait. If you're here, then what about... Then... what about Karin?
Karin? I don't know him. Do I?
What? So she forgot about Karin now? Wait, so did he erase himself from history in order for her to not die?
I was thinking of going to Kunad Highway tomorrow since it's ready. I'd be happy if you'd all join me.
I'm not gonna click, am I? No. Okay.
When's it not perfect blazing weather for you, Arashi?
I don't really go for superstitious stuff like that.
I've never done it.
You should come along to interviews. You too, Luca. So I was
It sounds like
nervous.
a lot of fun. What preparation should I
What are they doing?
Guess I'll join you.
Oh, Yuito.
Sorry, am I late? Major General Fubuki isn't here yet.
Well, let's hang out until everyone gets here. The weather's nice enough.
Alright, to get my last final opinion before I end the game completely, I am gonna go ahead and say that looks-wise, this game looks awesome. Like, I've barely seen a game that looks as awesome as this when it comes to, like, style, graphics. Just everything looks like it fits. It doesn't look like it's high resolution, but it looks like everything fits, and the art style, you can see this went for the sci-fi cool looking art style that's modernized, but they still went for sword fighting. They still went for samurai style with him, and I guess Kasane has another story, which I also like. I like that they have two different, because now I can say this. I can say, watch another YouTuber's playthrough from Kasane's point of view, because it's a bit different than Yuito's from what I know. I researched it a little bit before I go into this video. The research a little bit. Kasane has different fighting styles. She has different upgrades, some different upgrades, and her side of the story tells a little bit more than Yuito's does. So watch someone else who also played through this game and watch her point of view. If you haven't already done that, that is. Because it's so cool that games sometimes do this, where there's two sides, you don't get to see the other one until you play through the game again, which has replayability. At the same time, it tells something new that you didn't see before, which also is something I love, because then we as a community can communicate and say, oh, you did that? Well, I didn't do that, so maybe I should just send my people over to you. So I think that's very cool and very awesome. Graphics-wise, it's pretty good. It's fun. Story-wise, I'm not... I was interested, but then I wasn't interested, but then I was interested again. Because it seems like a cheesy anime story with main character having issues, but then dealing with them like my main character. I don't know about Kasane. I think he also had a few issues, but I don't think they were related to brain injuries. And then there was the whole time travel thing. I love time travel, by the way. If there are three things I love, it's Star Wars, time travel, and there was something else, but I don't remember now. There was a third, but it's fine. Can't think of it on top of my head, but yeah. 6 out of 10 for me. Pretty good, pretty okay game. It's not the best game I've ever played, and the only reason why it's a 6 and not a 5 is because of the style and how it looks, and the gameplay. The story, very cheesy, very typical anime, but with a few plot twists here and there. And a whole new kind of... The whole lore thing is also pretty cool, but it, again, feels very anime-esque, because something serious happens, they're like, it's fine. You killed my dad, it's fine. Well, you're telling me that I'm no longer a Sumeragi member? Because I decided to go against what's bad? It's fine. Besides even wanting to kill him and killed his friend Nagi, he's like, it's fine. God damn. Anyway, let's actually end this. So 6 out of 10, my opinion, the game has been given. It's alright. I don't know if I would pay full price for this game, but it is an experience that is worth something. And one thing I'm gonna say that they could have done to the game to make it more interesting and more fun for the player is more RPG elements. Let us create our own character, and instead of following the anime or the manga or whatever this is following, try to put a character into this world and make us customize them and make them play as a side character. Now, it sounds kind of lame, but hear me out here. And then you could add like a bunch of skills that up damage and stuff, and maybe instead of making it this combo hack and slash kind of deal, you can make it actually mean a little bit more when you upgrade the character. And by mean a little bit more, I like all this stuff right here, by the way, is useful. It's very useful, but it doesn't go into the depth that I kind of wanted when it comes to a skill tree. Like, all of these give big buffs. Like, this enables this new ability, this gives you a little extra time. What I want is this gives you more damage. This makes it so if you get attacked, there's this small % chance that you're not going to take that much damage than if you didn't have this. I miss those kind of upgrades. Those kind of things where you can build your character to be a specific type, like a tank, a damage dealer, or a fast character, an agile character with agility. That is something I kind of think would be cool. Because they honestly went for three kind of people here. They went for strategic people, which is psychokinesis, me and Kasane in this case, Yuito and Kasane. Then they went for strategic, invisible, and the fact you can see with the eyes. And then they went for damage dealing, which is electric and fire. Of course, psychokinesis is like one of those also strategy-ish things as well. But they definitely did a lot of support. There's few characters as well. Like, it's pretty smart, but at the same time, I wish I could build my character, my own character, and pick what ability they had, and then develop that ability, as my character progressed through the story. I don't know if I'm the only one who wants that, but I think that could be very cool, especially in this universe, in this game.
These cherry blossoms are as beautiful as ever. Even though history changed, Seto and Nagi, their deaths weren't erased.
Oh,
I'd
well,
be
it's
lying
fine.
if I said I wasn't hoping for a miracle. But I guess I need to face reality. Anyway, how have you been feeling?
They have their own
I'm fine
cutscenes
right
now? Couldn't he
I can
just
still
say
use my
all this
power,
in the...
but thanks for your concern. You're
Oh
always
my
worried
goodness.
about other
By the way,
people.
this screen also looks
I think
gorgeous,
that's
but it's
amazing.
shown too much.
You're still the same. You always look for the best in people.
What? That was sudden. I'm embarrassed.
You took me in after my mistakes and showed me the right way. I'm grateful.
I'm grateful to you too. You were always saving my butt. Also, I think you and the others guided me a lot too. So, I guess that means we found a path we could take together.
This might be a long video.
I see. Maybe Yuito Platoon felt so nice because you were the one in charge. You could call it a family. I don't have any family left, but the warmth I felt in the Yuito Platoon was just like it.
Family? Then I guess you'd be the oldest brother.
I'm basically the same age as Chairman Sumeragi.
Oh, but your body is still young. You decided to stop acting old.
Right. I still have a lot of life to enjoy.
Don't make it sound like a chore. You have to ease up. You're so serious. Oh, right. We should go to that gyoza place again. I registered an account on their app.
Still have
You too?
apps in this universe?
I actually
Oh,
registered
god
on
damn
the
it.
app as well. Okay, let's go try out some of the new stuff on the menu next time.
Okay, what about you,
It seems that you
Arashi?
and Kasane have something to do with the fact that we're the only people who realize that history has changed. When the world was altered, we were connected to Red Strings users through SAS. So we became observers as well. Well, it's all speculation. Regardless, that time travel power is incredibly strong. If history was going to change, it could have made someone else head of PR. Ugh, I'm beat.
You do seem pretty busy lately. You're booked for constant interviews, so you don't have time to slack off.
If you understand, then take over for me. I really am going to quit being the PR person, I mean it.
You say that now, but the fact that you're going to keep working in the OSF means that you're worried about Major General Fubuki.
Oh boy. You really do have some obsession about siblings. How many times do I have to tell you I don't care about my brother that much?
Obsession. Well, I'm a younger brother, so maybe I want to dream.
Are things not going well with former Chief Kaito?
The thing about family and siblings is that you can't cut ties that easily, even if you hate them. And sometimes, those ties aren't cut when you thought they were. You know what I mean, right? So sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
I see. Those are some grim prospects.
Yours aren't as complicated as mine. So you should help out Major General Fubuki. When the timeline changed so that Alice was alive and Karin never existed, I think it's been tough for both Luca and your brother. When the timeline changed so that Alice was alive and Karin never existed, I think it's been tough for both Luca and your brother.
Ugh, good grief. Are you trying to say that since you're a younger brother, you understand people who have older siblings who make their lives difficult?
Totally, yeah.
Well, more or less. I'm sure you didn't need me to point out that you and Major General Fubuki have a special bond.
You're such a dreamer. We don't have anything like that. Besides, Fubuki isn't a kid. He decides how he wants to handle this history. I may be his sister, but it's not my place.
I see. Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's none of my business.
God, you never change. You're frustratingly good-natured. You know, you should be worrying more about yourself.
Really?
But that is also your strength. It has to be exhausting, though. No, don't worry. I don't plan on quitting the OSF for now. Fubuki isn't even part of my consideration. There's a lot of benefits to a stable job once you learn all the tricks to slack off.
Okay, got it. You're staying because of Major General Fubuki. That's a relief. Good on you.
So you're going to pretend you didn't hear me? You might actually have what it takes to be a politician.
Nah, I'm good. I don't need that. I'm good. What about you, Kasane? How you
Major
doing?
General Fubuki is late. Maybe we should contact him. By the way, don't you want to talk to everyone?
I'll go talk to them.
You
yeah.
should. I'll come.
Yeah, you contact
world
them.
where Alice is alive. This is what Karin wanted. Though it is only in hindsight. What my brother did, I believe it was wrong, but I think I felt his thoughts for a moment at the end there. I don't agree with him, but for now I am trying to accept this world. By the way, did you have your brain examined?
Yeah. My power was acquired, so they said I have a very high chance of losing it.
I see.
Don't look so down. I said I don't care about it. I'll be alright.
You really are strong. I must bolster myself so I don't fall into despair. You climbed the mountain with me, so I can't look glum in front of you.
You don't have to pretend to be happy. Karin was...
I know, and I appreciate that. However, I want to push my limits here. The fact that my brother vanished is confusing. But whatever this world is now, I did have a brother. If this is the world my brother wished for, then I want to watch over it and be a part of it as well. I want to be strong for that. Stronger than him.
Yeah. Even if Karin was the one who created this current timeline, it's up to us to create the future.
Are you planning on retiring from the OSF?
Nothing gets past you. I've already put in my request. I'll be back to being a civilian after I take care of a few things. I can't stay in the OSF if I lose my powers.
Even if you didn't lose your power, I think you would have still chosen retirement in order to protect this country differently from the OSF.
You think so? You might be right. I realize that there are a lot of different ways to help people.
Yes. We will both do what we can to create a better future. I want to use this given power to carry out my duties in the OSF. Even if it was given to me, I should use it to the fullest. I've come to terms with the many parts that make me who I am.
You truly are, Septentrion. So reliable. I'll keep doing my best, too. We might be going about it differently, but I'm sure we're striving for the same future.
Oh. It is important to maintain your physical health after
no.
your retirement if you're going to accomplish something significant. I can help you come up with a training regimen.
So that part of you hasn't changed. You really are amazing. Okay. Don't make it too tough, though.
That's lovely. Alright, let's see what
maybe I would apply for the
Haruka
Lunar
thinks, yeah.
Surface Survey Project. I want to see how people lived on the moon. Then
Okay.
maybe I'll sort of understand what Togetsu was trying to do. Telepathy probably won't reach here from the moon. I wonder if Wataru will cry because he misses me. I'm just joking. Even without my power or SAS, I'm still connected to my brother and everyone else. It's like an ability that's more than a power.
So cheesy. Alright. Okay, let's just go with these guys.
It looks like the cryogenic
Kagero.
sleep chambers stopped functioning when Babe went down. My old associates were taken into custody by the government. Well, they can't do anything without Babe anyway. I'm in a pretty bad spot too. Well, I guess it's obvious they're suspicious of me as well. There's also the thing with Chairman Sumeragi. I'm on release without indictment, hunting others for now, but I'll probably be arrested soon.
I see.
Don't look at me like that. I know you want to say I told you so.
I want you to pay for what you did, but I don't feel smug about it. You're one of us, even if you did some bad things.
Don't you find it hard to live with that personality?
I managed to make it to 16 like this, so no.
He's 16?
That's true. So what are your plans now?
I thought he was like 18 or
I won't be
20.
able to stay in the OSF if I lose my
He's
powers.
16?
Besides, there's a bunch of stuff I want to do.
Then come visit me if I get thrown in prison. I'd like to know how things are going and how Tsugumi is doing.
Okay. My brother might get caught too, so I can visit you when I visit him.
Hey, am I just an afterthought?
I'm kidding. Besides, Major General Fubuki said that your sentence would be lighter because of everything you did to help. That's why instead of worrying about what will happen when you're caught, you should worry about what you'll do after.
After that? I'm sure I'll be discharged from the OSF. I heard the Lunar Surface Survey project will be going forward, so I'll probably help with... No, it's still a little too hard to go back home to the moon. I'll probably just stay here and clean up the Togetsu mess. I've been on Earth for a while, but I've done so much lying in my life. It might be good to finally live honestly for once.
Then teach me about politics.
Why me? Do I look like I'd be good at it?
Weren't you the commander of the colonists? I looked it up after Kasane told me your real name. You're actually really good at politics.
Oh man, it sucks to have so much information about you etched in history. Well, I'm tired living a life of lies. It might not be so bad being your tutor.
That's interesting. Alright, what about you, Tsugumi?
Beautiful. The sun feels warmer than before somehow. I'm sure the animals are happy the extinction belt is gone too.
I thought you were gonna say plants.
We have to put the hideout's potted plants outside sometimes. Kaguro helps me with that. So, did you help with the hideout's plants?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I put them out, give them water and nutrients. Was that bad?
No. I'm glad you took care of them, even with everything that's going on.
It's because I took what you taught me seriously. The spathiphyllum buds are getting pretty big.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm just glad that they can bloom at the hideout.
That's not it. I was glad to stay in your platoon.
What? Oh, you mean when Major General Fubuki said he would reorganize us?
Yes, I was a little worried then. Of course, I decided to stay in the platoon after some careful consideration. That decision was about parting with the OSF. I don't handle change very well.
But you still came with us. Thanks. It was really reassuring when you decided to come.
I need to thank you, too. You've given me so much courage. You became my friend and told me I can be who I am.
You're making me blush. I barely did anything.
I wish I could be in Yuito platoon forever. But that won't happen, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I won't be able to stay in the OSF if I lose my powers. And besides, there's a bunch of stuff I want to do.
It's important to do what you want. It's a little unfortunate, but we'll still be friends, won't we?
Of course we're friends. And student-teacher.
You're like the sun to me, Yuito.
What?
Because plants need sun to grow. Even if you leave the OSF, I know you'll be working hard somewhere. That's enough to keep me motivated to grow.
Then you're like the soil to me. The land, earth. Even if we're not in the same place, let's do our best where we are.
Let's have a competition to see whose flower will be prettier. I won't lose.
Yep. I don't even know if I'll try that one. I don't even know if I'll try. Of course, we're gonna leave the best for last. That's Hanami. Or Hanabi. I totally know her name. It's fine. Hanabi. What do you have to say, buddy?
The history we know only exists in our heads, right? I think we should make a memorial before our memories fade. I'm gonna write down the history that we lived in a historical novel. It'll just be fiction to the rest of the world, though. I'll need your help, too. Of course, I'll do everything I can to support you when you need as well. Even if you quit the OSF, that won't change. This is just between us, though, okay?
Okay. Alright,
In this history, it wasn't Karin that started a rebellion with Seiran, but another OSF soldier. He's a known veteran, and I recognize his face. But I don't think he's an equal to Karin. However, history is taking almost the same path. It's something that's beyond human comprehension. Oh yeah, I heard you've been having some trouble. The crows are all over you.
It's my family. Now that Kaito is out of the government, the press has turned on him and are just saying whatever they want. Since I was part of the operation that got rid of the extinction belt, they've been hounding me. It's the same with you, right?
That's true, but you have the advantage of being a Sumeragi. Public opinion and the press just latch on to what's easy to understand. Most people don't try to see what's really going on.
Oh, are you actually worried about me?
That's not what I meant. I was just
Oh wait, his
checking
glasses
because
are
it wouldn't
clipping
be
through.
good if it got in the
Didn't
way of our
realize.
missions.
I'm fine. It's not like I'm being chased around by the crows all day, every day. Things will settle down eventually. Oh, but I might already be retired by then.
I see. If you retire, you'll be a civilian. Weak. You can sit and watch me climb the ranks.
You don't change, do you? Though you're right. I won't be able to fight the others anymore.
There won't be a need to,
I won't
right?
be able to go
Only
watch
the remainders
thunderclouds
of them.
outside the city like we did either.
Apparently, New Himuka's climate changed after the extinction belt disappeared.
Hmm?
We might get a chance to see lightning up close again. I wouldn't be opposed to taking you. You can thank me later.
Wow, conceited much? It would be nice to see them with you again.
To clear my throat, I cannot talk to Kyoka for some reason. That is very interesting. Oh, there we go.
Chairman Sumeragi, your father, this new history didn't change what happened to him.
It's fine, he was a douche anyway.
The sins of Togetsu didn't change either. I plan to atone for assisting them. I hope I can help with the dismantling of Togetsu as well. What are you going to do? I heard you were retiring, but what about after that?
Oh, you heard already?
Of course. I was the leader of Kyoka platoon, so I'll hear things amongst the command.
Right. For now, I'd like to do some studying. I also have to clean up the scandals around the Sumeragi name.
Oh, then I might be able to help you too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I also plan on retiring once things calm down. Since I'm testifying to what Togetsu did, it would only cause trouble if I stayed in the OSF.
I see. I guess that's what it means to bring what Togetsu did to light.
If I leave the OSF, there won't be anything tying me down anymore. I think I can also convey the efforts Chairman Sumeragi went through to protect New Himuka.
But why? Even if you feel responsible for Togetsu, what my father did...
Is Wakana being happy not a good enough reason?
My mom? You mean when you were monitoring my mom?
Yes. Chairman Sumeragi certainly took part in some inhumane activities. Even if it was allowed politically, he can't be forgiven. But that's not everything Chairman Sumeragi was. He got in the way of Togetsu. He was assassinated because he tried to protect New Himuka from Togetsu. I'm sure of it. The chairman's merits and demerits should both be made public. That should be detailed in Togetsu's materials.
I didn't think anyone would look at it that way. I'm glad. To be honest, I was a little depressed about it. Because some people say the Sumeragi family was controlling New Himuka for their own interests. My father and brother did some horrible things.
That shouldn't be all. It should all be brought to light. I'll help you do that.
Thanks. Even if it's the hard truth, I'll face it head on.
Alright, then of course, the best for last. Hanabi, hello, are you gonna retire with me? Are we gonna become a couple?
Really nice, but there are still times I just don't know what to say to her. Oh, my mom and dad left a message. They told me to invite you for dinner.
That was fast.
Food tastes better when you eat with friends. It's just like when we were little. Oh, I heard you put in your resignation.
Yeah, I made up my mind. Once everything calms down and the OSF is back to business as usual, I plan to retire.
As
So it's
usual.
really true. Well, I'm sure there are so many things you still want to do. Do your best in your new life. I'll do my best in the OSF. I guess, well, we should both do our best.
I guess that's a good summary, but you're right. I mean, I feel safe leaving the OSF in your hands, Hanabi.
Really? I'm not good enough to say that you can count on me, and there are so many obstacles I need to overcome. But I'm confident that I won't give up.
I know. It's not easy trying to live up to your ideals, but I know you can do it.
Thanks. Just watch. I'll prove I can. And I'll be watching you too.
Yeah. Oh, didn't you say you had something to tell me?
I can't say yet. But
Oh, come
be ready,
on.
because I will tell you someday. Once I become the person I want to be.
What do you mean, be ready? I don't really understand, but I'll be waiting until you say it's time.
Come on, that's lame. Come on, after all this, you're not even gonna tell him?
Major
Oh
General
my
Fubuki
goodness.
is late. By the way.
Yeah, I did. I'm not. Oh,
You
god
should.
damn it.
Major By the
Misclick.
way.
Wait, let's just. No, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
Sorry for keeping everyone waiting.
When's the last time everyone got together like this? I'm glad to see nobody's changed.
It hasn't been that long. I've been so busy I actually lost track of time. Man, I need a break.
That makes sense since you've had to deal with the media every day. Seriously, good work.
It appears there hasn't been much change with the others in this area.
While new others haven't appeared since the extinction belt dissipated, it's not like the ones already here just suddenly went away.
Yeah. Looks like I won't be retiring anytime soon.
That's right. We need to keep protecting everyone.
I heard they're going to change the other reports to a system that tracks them on the surface.
It looks like things are going to start changing around here. Little by little.
All right, let's do what we came here to do. That should do it. I want to thank everyone for coming today to honor him.
So we're the only ones who remember Karen.
The world changed, but we weren't affected by it.
Erasing his own existence like that? I never would have thought he had it in him.
Maybe it was the price to change the world the way he desired. Although I'm sure he doesn't look at it as paying a price. Why do you have to go off and make me an only child?
He will exist as long as we remember him. We know that he was here in this world.
Yes.
Well, are you guys ready to head home?
I wouldn't mind taking out a few others around here on our way out.
Ugh, such the diligent soldier. Who in their right mind asks to do more work?
Yuito. How are your powers?
There haven't been any big changes so far. I'll stay in the OSF a little while longer, then retire once everything calms down a bit.
And after that?
Well, I've got a lot on my mind in terms of what I want to do. It might sound conceited, but I want to change the world so duds like me have a place in it. I'd also like to face what my father and brother have done. I'm a member of the Sumeragi family, after all. And there's the other particles as well.
Other particles? The extinction belt is gone.
Yeah, but it's originally from space, right? It could appear again someday, since we didn't get it at the source. That's why I think we should study the other particles more closely, so we can eventually prevent, or even cure metamorphosis.
I had no idea you had so much on your mind. Does that mean you're going to get involved in politics?
Sounds that way, huh? Although, I'm not really cut out to be a politician.
Really? From what I've seen of you lately, I bet you'd be good at it.
What, really? I don't know if it'll suit me, but I'm thinking about going to college.
College?
I want to study politics, and not because of who my dad was. I want to change New Himuka. You've made your decision too, haven't you?
Yes.
You already spoke about it. She's going to the moon.
I've decided to go. There.
There.
To the moon. We'll be pretty far away from each other. But at least I can always look up at night.
Every one of us is born alone.
Hey, at least
But
your siblings,
even though
sort
we're
of.
alone, we can connect with each other. Where we are doesn't really matter.
Kasane. I'll keep living, no matter what.
Oh boy. Save. Yes. All right. Well, that is going to be it for this playthrough. Sorry about the very, very long episode, by the way. Very sorry about that. Hope you enjoyed watching it, though. If you did, consider checking out another one of my playthroughs. I played through all kinds of different games. Not just anime games, but all the cool stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this whole playthrough. Consider liking and subscribing. And of course, like I said, checking out another playthrough if you're interested. Otherwise, you awesome people, keep staying awesome.